And welcome everybody here to Denver Trapp Field, here the site for tonight's middle school conference tournament semifinal first game of the day between the visiting Raiders of Spring Hill and the Panthers of E.O. Coffman. A.J. Good here on the Exports Network bringing you game 1 of 2 today here from Denver Trapp. The winner of this game will get the winner of the Battle Creek Summertown game coming up immediately after this. Taking a look at the starting lineup, starting first with the visitors from Spring Hill. Batting first at first base, Sheldon Christie. Batting second and pitching, Shane Ellis. Batting third, the catcher, Christopher Morales. Batting fourth at third base, Brody O'Field. Batting fifth at second base, Bradley Coates. Batting sixth in center field, Colby Enos. Batting seventh in left field, Luke Riley. Batting eighth at shortstop, Caden Deal. And batting ninth in right field will be Knox Rainey. Looking at the starting lineup for the Panthers, batting first at shortstop, Jack Emerson. Batting second at third base, Jake Moore. Batting third at second base, Hud Maddox. Batting fourth in right field, A.J. Daniel. Batting fifth and catching, Brooks Durham. Batting sixth in left field will be Cale Scott. Batting seventh in pitching will be Chase Carr. Batting eighth in center field will be Max Carr. And rounding out the lineup at first base will be Colin McCauley. So the Raiders will be facing off here against Chase Carr, the right-hander here on an absolutely beautiful day here at Denver Trapp Field here in Lawrenceburg. Again, the winner of this will get the winner of the Summertown Battle Creek game, which will be coming up immediately after this one. Area tournament will be next week. The results of this will not have any effect on who makes it into the area tournament next week. We do understand probably at least 3 of the 4 teams will be playing in this tournament, will be playing in that area tournament, but won't find out till later. Getting ready to start things off here. Again, a gorgeous day. Few clouds in the sky. Wind is blowing at times stiffly straight out to left field. Leading things off here for the Raiders will be the first baseman in Sheldon Christie. Spring Hill wearing their maroon uniforms, gray pants, black numerals outlined in white. Coffman, all white uniforms and red numerals. Christie, the right-handed hitting first baseman, will get things going here for Spring Hill. And the first pitch from Carr. Misses away for ball 1. Field looks in great condition out here. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt for ball 2. Local umpiring crew, we've seen them several times just across the way over at Tom Cruise Field. Lawrence County snapped the 12-game losing skid last night at Giles County, trying to make it 2 in a row tonight at Richland. We'll also have that game on the Exports Network. 2-0 from Carr. Sent over the first base. And a good play over there by Colin McCauley, and we got one gone here in the top of the first inning. Brings up the pitcher in Shane Ellis. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Another right-hander in the Spring Hill lineup. Christopher Morales waiting on deck. First pitch from Carr. That one's in there for strike 1. And here comes the 0-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2 quickly here, the 2-hole hitter for the Raiders. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. First strikeout of the game here for Carr, and brings up the catcher and Christopher Morales. Brody O'Field, the third baseman, waiting on deck for the Raiders. Morales, another right-handed hitter in the Raider lineup. Infield playing normal, outfield playing normal as well here for the Panthers. First pitch, misses low and in for ball 1. Wind picking up, still blowing straight out to left. And here comes the 1-0 from Carr. This one's hit high in the air to left field, and that's going to get over the left fielder's head, but foul for strike 1. Ball struck very well there by Morales. Just couldn't keep it inside the fair territory lines. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-hole hitter here for Spring Hill. Carr out of the windup. Here's the 1-1. Fouled out of play. Back towards the football field for strike 2. And the 1-2 from Carr. Hit high in the air. This is going to stay in the infield. Carr calls everybody off, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Raiders here in the top of the first. We're going to head to the bottom half of the inning. That's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
All right, back here at Denver Trapp Field. No scores. We go to the bottom of the first here. Top of the order due up for the Panthers. You got Jack Emerson, Jake Moore, and Hud Maddox. 1, 2, 3 to lead things off here for the Panthers. On the mound for the Raiders tonight will be Shane Ellis. His battery mate will be Christopher Morales. Should say this afternoon. Again, a gorgeous afternoon here at Denver Trapp Field. Just a couple clouds in the sky. Wind blowing briskly out towards the left. Pretty good feeling afternoon. Emerson to lead things off here for the Panthers. And the first pitch from Ellis. That one is high for ball 1. Third baseman playing on the grass. Infield playing normal everywhere else. Same with the outfield. Next pitch from Ellis. Misses in for ball 2. And here comes a 2-0. Hit high in the air. First baseman Christie camps underneath it, makes the catch, and we got one gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Bring up Jake Moore here, the third baseman. One for his first at bat. Moore, the right-handed hitter. And the first pitch from Ellis. Misses away for ball 1. And the third baseman here. And O'Field is playing right on the grass and normal pretty much everywhere else. Ellis working out of the stretch. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air and out of play for strike 1. And this game will be followed by Battle Creek and Summertown. Game will be following this one in the other conference semifinal. Ellis now having to retie his shoe there on the mound. If this was pro baseball, he would have used his one timeout. Ellis comes set. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air. Will stay in the infield. Ellis will camp underneath and make the catch, and we got 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up the second baseman and Hud Maddox on for his first at bat. A.J. Daniels waiting on deck for the Panthers. And the first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. And the 1-0. Hitting the air down the left field line, but foul for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to the 3-hole hitter for the Panthers. And here comes a 1-1. Hit in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. A line drive in the left center, and we got 1 on with 2 outs, and that will bring up the right fielder and A.J. Daniel. First left-hander here in the Panther lineup. Decent lead for Maddox over at first. First pitch here to Daniel. Misses high for ball 1. Waiting on deck is the catcher in Brooks Durham. Maddox takes off. Ball hit in the air to left. That is trouble. That one's going to get down, a fair ball. Maddox will hold up at third. Daniel on his way to second, and he will get in there with the 2-out double. 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the first. Brings up the catcher in Brooks Durham. Cale Scott waiting on deck here for the Panthers. Back-to-back 2-out hits. You know, the old saying that is 2-out hits win baseball games, and the Panthers have a chance to do some damage. First pitch, sent in the right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Maddox is in. Daniel rounding third. No throw. He will score. The Panthers will take a 2-0 lead. A 2-run single from Brooks Durham. Panthers here with 2 outs, putting a rally together. Cale Scott, the left fielder, now due up for Coffman. Ellis comes set. And the first pitch. Swung on and missed. And Durham takes off for second. No challenge, so he's in scoring position. 0-1 here to the left fielder. Next pitch. Check swing. Tapper down the first baseline. And going to get just foul. Good effort there by Ellis to maybe make something happen, but judging by the end result of that, it's a good thing it was called foul. Scott down 0-2 here with 2 on. Brooks Durham standing on second base after a 2-run single and a stolen base. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will end the inning. It should end the inning. For Spring Hill comes the realization of that. A 2-run single by Brooks Durham makes it a 2-0 Panther lead as we head to the top of the second here on the X Sports Network. And back here at Denver Trapp Field, going to the top of the second, a 2-0 Coffman lead here over Spring Hill in this conference tournament semifinal. Due up here for the Raiders will be 4, 5, and 6. Brody Oakfield, Bradley Coates, and Colby Ennis, the third baseman, second baseman, and the center fielder. Difference in the game so far, a 2-out, 2-run single by Brooks Durham has given Coffman here a 2-0 lead. An absolutely gorgeous Saturday afternoon. Almost a perfect afternoon here for baseball. Oakfield here will lead things off, the third baseman. Spring Hill went 1-2-3 in the top half of the first inning. First pitch, and that one's going to be in there for strike one. And here comes the 0-1 from Carr. Breaking ball misses high and in for ball one. Carr out of the windup. Here comes a 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike two. Be a busy day across the big leagues today. A lot of afternoon action. Comes a 1-2 in the dirt for ball two. Got the Twins in New York, Giants at Detroit, White Sox and the Orioles from Chicago, Pittsburgh and St. Louis, Rays who just had their 13-game win streak snapped by Toronto in Toronto, Cleveland and Washington, Milwaukee and San Diego. Next pitch on the outside corner for strike three. His second strikeout of the game, the first one looking, and that will bring up Bradley Coates, the second baseman. Gone here in the top of the second inning. The Mets in Oakland, Angels in Boston, Arizona and Miami, the Braves on the road in Kansas City at Coffman Field, Philly in Cincinnati, Texas in Houston, Colorado at Seattle. First pitch on the outside corner for strike three, and the Cubs in Dodger Stadium. Those, of course, will be the late night games. Here's the 0-1 from Carr, swung on and missed from strike two. And here comes the 0-2 from Carr. Swung on and missed for strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts here to start the top of the second. Now bring up the center fielder in Colby Ennis. His third strikeout of the game so far. And it's the right-handed hitter. Carr gets assigned quickly and goes to work. First pitch misses low and in for ball one. And the 1-0 here from Carr. On the outside corner at the knees for strike one. Carr gets a sign from Durham, and here comes a 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike two. That's only two, Brooks. Hey, it's okay. It happens to everyone. Javier Baez tried to score on a line drive fly ball to center the other night. Comes a 1-2. Misses low for ball two. The only thing you can tell these youngsters that, hey, happens to the big leaguers more often than what you think, and it does. Comes a 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike three. Carr strikes out the side here in the top of the second inning. We're going to head to the bottom half of the inning. Coffman leading in Spring Hill in this middle school tournament semifinal. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee.
Back here at Denver Trapp Field, we go to the bottom of the second here. Coffman leading Spring Hill 2-0. 7-8-9 due up here for the Panthers. Chase Carr, the pitcher, here to lead things off. Difference in the game so far is a Brooks Durham 2-out, 2-run single. It's given the Panthers here to lead. So far, Carr on the mound has been spectacular. No hits, no runs, and 4 strikeouts. Going to try to help his own cause here in the bottom of the second inning. Ellis back on the mound. Here's his first pitch to Carr. That one is on the outside corner for strike 1. Ellis comes set again. And the 0-1. Hit in the air to left. That one's trouble, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. Second time a Panther hit has found its way right down the left field line, so a leadoff single here by Carr will bring up Max Carr, the center fielder.
Now batting number 10, Max Carr.
So we have a Carr at first and a Carr in the batter's box here for E.O. Coffman. Decent lead by Carr over at first. And the first pitch from Ellis. Carr takes off. Here's a throw to second. Not in time. Chase Carr comes up with a stolen base. That first pitch was not in there for ball 1. Ellis comes set quickly. And the 1-0. And that one's on the outside corner for strike 1. Max showed bunt but pulled it back. At the first baseman in the middle infield playing normal. Third baseman was on the grass, now even with the bag. Center and right playing normal depth, and left field is creeping more towards the dirt after a couple of bloopers in that black hole. Now Ellis tries a pickoff move to check on Carr, not in time. Ellis comes set again. Comes a 1-1. That one is high and in for ball 2. Two balls, one strike here. The 8-hole hitter for the Panthers. Ellis comes set. And the 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2 on that tailing fastball. As Ellis comes set. Another check on Carr over at second base. Also got some busy action in college baseball. North Alabama was able to snap their 22-game A-Sun road losing skid yesterday. The come from behind fashion of Bellarmine. Comes a 2-2. Hit in the air. And the shortstop. And Deal makes the catch. Got one gone here in the bottom of the second inning. Brings up Colin McCauley, the first baseman. Jack Emerson waiting on deck. Runner on second, 1 out here. 2-0 Coffman lead in the bottom of the second. McCauley, the right-handed hitting first baseman, right on top of the plate. And the first pitch. Carr takes off for third. The throw to third. Not being time, and Carr's going to get in with another stolen base. So run number 3 is now 90 feet away here for Coffman. A big hole up the middle is short and second, really kind of playing towards the gap. Next pitch, hit high in the air. That one's going to stay in play, and Morales didn't see it. So a good opportunity here now for McCollum as he stays alive, gets a second chance.
You know what the first pitch was, ball or strike? I don't know. I missed it. Yeah,
I'm guessing that was a strike because he had a good pitch to throw over to third on. So I'm guessing it's 0-2. Ellis steps off, gets back on the rubber. Comes the 0-2 to McCauley. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. His second strikeout of the game as we go here to the top of the order with Jack Emerson.
Now batting number 8, the shortstop, Jack Emerson.
Popped up over to Christie at first in his first at bat in the previous inning. Going to try to keep it alive. Keep this inning alive. First pitch from Ellis. Hit in the air. That one's going to go to left, and that's over the left fielder's head. Carr is going to score. Emerson on his way to second. He's going to take a big turn there. We'll get back to second in time. A two-out RBI double. Coffman now leads this one 3-0. Bring up Jake Moore here, the first baseman.
Now batting for third baseman, number 7, Jack Moore, with Hud Maddox on deck. 2 outs.
Moore, who popped up to the pitcher in Ellis in his first at bat. Comes the first pitch. Chopper down the line, but will go foul for strike 1. Runner in scoring position here at 2 outs. 0-1 here to Moore. And the next pitch. Hit foul. And just over our broadcast position here for strike 2. And here comes the 0-2 from Ellis. Misses high for ball 1. Lawrence County head coach Clint Wright in attendance here, checking out his future Wildcats. Got another game tonight in Giles County, this time at Richland. Comes a 1-2 from Ellis. That one's over Moore's head for ball 2. Deuces on the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Lawrence County is going to try to go for back-to-back wins after a 15-13 win over the rivals in Pulaski last night. 2-2 from Ellis. Hit in the air. That one's going to get down for a base hit. Emerson rounding third. He will score, and the Panthers are going to take a 4-0 lead on a 2-out single from Jake Moore. All the damage done in this game so far here for Coffman has been done with 2 outs. Hud Maddox here, the second baseman, due up. Had a single in the left, a 2-out single in the left in his first at bat. Not a big lead at first by Moore. First pitch. Hit in the air to left. That's going to get over the left fielder's head. Moore rounding second. He's going to round third. Maddox on his way to third. He's going to come up with a 2-out RBI triple. And the Panthers now lead this one 5-0. 3 straight run-scoring hits here by the Panthers. Now A.J. Daniel here due up. Doubled in his first at-bat to left. Chance here to drive in another run. First pitch from Ellis. Misses away for ball 1. Brooks Sturm waiting on deck. 2-run single in the bottom of the first. Daniel, the left-handed hitter. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes a 1-1 from Ellis. And Daniel fouls that one back for strike 2. And the 1-2 from Ellis. Chopped over to Christie, the first baseman. He will step on first, and that will end the inning. A trio of runs scored by the Panthers here in the bottom of the second. They lead at 5-0 as we head to the top of the third. Coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And back here at Denver Trapp Field, we're going to go to the top of the third inning in this middle school semifinal. Coffman leading Spring Hill 3-0. 7-8-9 due up here for the Raiders. Be Luke Riley, Caden Deal, Knox Rainey, 7-8-9. Facing off here against Chase Carr. It's been perfect with 4 strikeouts. First pitch is low for ball 1. And here comes a 1-0. One's low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here to Riley, the left fielder. And the next pitch. On the outside corner for strike 1. This car here will get a new baseball. All 5 Panther runs have been scored with 2 outs. Comes a 2-1. Defensive swing fouled away for strike 2. And here comes a 2-2. Hit in the air, foul. And out of play, and the count will stay where it is. 2 balls, 2 strikes, as Riley will stay alive. And here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, the first out of the third inning. 4th straight strikeout, 5th of the game here for Carr. Bring up the shortstop and Caden Deal. Rainey, the shortstop, the right-handed hitter. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in the inside corner for strike 1. Busy day across the SEC in baseball. You got the Vols on the road at Arkansas. Big one down the road here in Nashville. Top 10 matchup, South Carolina at Vanderbilt, and also Kentucky at LSU. Ranked matchups all around. The bunt attempt there by Deal is fouled away for strike 2. Picked hopefully a beautiful day all across the southeast here. No, we do have some weather incoming late tonight, but hopefully it won't affect anything here today. Here's the 0-2. That one is going to hit Deal on the rear end. First base runner allowed here by Carr in the game. Bring up Knox Rainey, the right fielder. Top of the order waiting on deck here for the Raiders. Infield pretty much going to stay at normal depth here for the Panthers. As Deal here getting some extra time after, we could hear that thud from up here. That thing struck him solid, I guess you can say. He might be feeling, well, he's certainly feeling it now. He might be really feeling it in the morning. Decent lead by Deal over at first. Carr will check on him, not in time.
Almost knew that was coming.
It's almost like that UFC or the boxer that knows that someone's injured and you just continually punch that area. First pitch here from Carr, and the dirt blocked by Durham. No advancement by Deal. 1-0 here. 9-hole hitter for the Raiders. Middle infield now creeps more towards second base here at double play depth. Corner infield playing even with the bag, and outfield pretty much playing straight away. Here's a 1-0. Misses high for ball 2. Back pick here by Durham, not in time. And here comes the 2-0. In the dirt for ball 3. One gone, one on here in the top of the third. A 5-0 Coffman lead. Here comes the 2-0. On the outside corner for strike one. Or that was the 3-0. Now it's 3-1. Comes a 3-1. And that one misses low and away. Gets away from Durham, but each runner will advance here after a one-out walk. Top of the order now here for the Raiders will be Sheldon Christie. Had a tap over to first base in his first at-bat. Now head coach Chad Moore will go out and talk with his pitcher. With that, we'll take a short break here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great. They're here when we need them.
And back here at Denver Trapp Field, Chad Moore's meeting at the mound is over. So we got 2 on. 1 out here in the top of the third inning, a 5-0 Coffman lead. Sheldon Christie 0 for 1 in the game with a ground out the first in the first inning. First pitch by Carr. That one's in there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike two. Meaning so far as work, back-to-back good fastballs there, from Carr. And here comes the 0-2. In the dirt, blocked by Durham. No advancement. Actually throws over to first. You had Rainey over there just inching over a little bit too far. Carr out of the stretch, comes set. And the 1-2. Just misses away for ball 2. Carr comes set again. And the 2-2. In the dirt for ball 3. Good block there by Durham again. And the full count offering misses low for ball 4. Bases loaded now. Shane Ellis here, the pitcher, struck out swinging his first at bat in the first inning. Bases loaded here with 1 out after 3 straight free passes, a hit by pitch, and 2 walks. First pitch from Carr, swung on and missed for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And the dirt for ball 1, excuse me. Corner infield playing on the grass. Middle infield double play depth. Outfield straight away here for Coffman. And the 1-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. Carr comes set, and here comes a 1-2. Misses high for ball 2. Carr readies, and the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Second time he's gotten Ellis in this game. His 6th strikeout. 2 gone here. Still with the bases loaded in the top of the 3rd inning. Chris Morales, who popped up on the infield, caught by Carr in his first at bat. That ended the top of the 1st inning. First pitch from Carr. Misses low for ball 1. And the 1-0. Chopped foul down the left field line for strike 1. We got some action here in the Coffman bullpen. It's like Logan Mays getting warmed up down there, the left-hander. The 1-1. Back pick by Durham, not in time. Pitch misses low for ball 2. Comes a 2-1. Hit over to third base. And he tags out the runner coming to third. Good job there by Jake Moore, and that will end the inning. Carr gets out of a bases loaded jam in the top of the 3rd. Coffman still leads this one 5-0 in this middle school tournament semifinal. It's coming up. The bottom of the 3rd is now coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
As we go here, the bottom of the 3rd of this middle school conference tournament game here. Coffman leading Spring Hill 5-0. Got 5, 6, 7 due up here for the Panthers. Brooks Durham, Cale Scott, and Chase Carr. Still on the mound here will be Shane Ellis, the pitcher. Carr was able to get out of a bases loaded 1-out jam. Top half of the inning. Keep this one at 5-0. Ellis so far in the game has given up 7 hits and 5 runs. Does have a pair of strikeouts, no walks. Winner of this will get the Battle Creek Summertown winner. That game will be immediately after this. Right on this field here at Denver Trapp. High school baseball tonight. Lawrence County will be on the road at Richland. I'll have the call on that on the X Sports Network. As we're ready to start here at the bottom of the third. Durham 1 for 1 in the game with a 2-out RBI single to right in his first at bat. It's a 2-run single. One of the 7 Coffman hits in this game. First pitch here from Ellis, and that misses away for ball 1. And the 1-0 misses away for ball 2. Ellis here readjusting on the mound and working out of the stretch. Here comes the 2-0. And that hits Durham, and he will walk down the first with a leadoff hit by pitch.
Now batting number 27, Cal Scott with Chase Carr on deck.
Scott, who struck out swinging his first at bat in the bottom of the first here. Trying to put on a big inning here for the Panthers. Durham with a huge lead at first. And Ellis will check on him, and the ball's going to get away. Trickles all the way to the wall. Durham, he's going to round second and go all the way to third. So he picks up a pair of bases there off that error. First error for either side in this game. Run number 6 now 60 feet away with no outs. Ellis comes set, and the first pitch to Scott. Fouled right back for strike 1. Good thing the net was there. Will, that might be aimed towards one of your cameras up here. Yeah. And the 0-1. Misses high and in for ball 2. Ball 1, excuse me. Ellis goes to work quickly. The 1-1. Misses away for ball 2. Oh. He called that a strike. Everyone having to readjust their scoreboards after that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Misses high for ball 2. Got to check. Never know. Throw back to the pitcher kind of gets away, but Durham wasn't even threatening to run down the baseline. And the 2-2. Swung on and lined down the left field line. Just foul. Absolutely ripped there by Scott, but couldn't keep it inside the line. Ellis goes to work here, and the 2-2. In the dirt, that one's going to get away from Morales. Durham on his way home, and he will score. Off the wild pitch, it's a 6-0 Coffman lead. So nobody on, nobody out here. Run added to the board here in the bottom of the third inning. Full count here now to Scott. Ellis comes set, goes to work. This one is sent over to the third baseman in O'Field. Is throw over to first in time for the first out of the inning. Good play over at third by O'Field. Now bring up the 7-0 hitter and Chase Carr.
Now batting number 15, Chase Carr with Max Carr on deck. 1 out.
Carr, who singled and scored in his first at bat in the previous inning. First pitch here. Misses inside for ball one. One gone here in the bottom of the third. 6-0 Coffman lead. Ellis comes set in the 1-0. Foul back for strike one. And here comes a 1-1. Misses in the dirt. Actually says it hit him, so we're going another base runner here with one out in the bottom of the third. Second hit by pitch in the inning. Bring up Max Carr, the center fielder, popped up to the shortstop in his first at bat. Courtesy runner now coming into the game here for Coffman. Will be Neal. Mason Neal, that is, over at first base. Neal's going to take off for second, the first pitch. This is high for ball one.
I don't think they noticed yet. The runner stole.
Ellis goes to work quickly here. And the 1-0. This is high for ball two. And here comes the 2-0. Misses in for ball three. Ellis comes set. And the 3-0. That one's in there for strike one. Now Ellis checking on Neal over at second base. And the 3-1. That's strike two. So full count now here to Carr. Ellis steps off again. Comes set here. And the 3-2. Hit foul behind us here as Carr stays alive in the count. And here comes a full count offering. That one misses high for ball four. Carr works the walk. Brings up Cullen McCauley, 9-hole hitter and the first baseman. Struck out swinging his first at bat in the bottom of the second. Now we're going to have a meeting here at the mound as the Spring Hill coach makes his way out there. With that, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Serve the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information,
and back here at Denver Trapp Field, new pitcher into the game, just switching positions. So the first baseman, Sheldon Christie, will come in the pitch. Shane Ellis will just go over to first base. Christie inherits a 1-out, 2-on situation. Runners on first and second. Colin McCauley here struck out in his first at-bat in the bottom of the second. On here for his second at-bat. The first one Christie will face. First pitch from Christie. In the dirt for ball one. Ellis exits after 2 1/3 inning. Gave up 6 runs off 7 hits. 3 walks are hit by pitches and a pair of strikeouts. And the 1-0. McCauley fouls that one back for strike one. Jack Emerson waiting on deck. He's 1 for 2 in the game with an RBI double. And the 1-1. Almost hits McCauley there for ball 2. Able to get his elbow just out of the way. And the 2-1. Foul back again for strike 2. Big hole over there right. 2-2. Over McCauley's head. Runner from second takes off for third. Now we got runners on the corners and a full count. Runner at first now takes off the full count. And this one's lifted in the left center field. Caught there by the left fielder. Tagging up and scoring will be Neal. Good hustle there by Carr, who rounded second, found his way back to first. A sacrifice fly makes it a 7-0 Coffman lead. Two gone here. Runner on first base for Coffman. Now on the top of the order with Jack Emerson. Emerson 1 for 2. The RBI double, bottom of the second inning. 7-0 is the Coffman lead. First pitch here by Christie. Runner takes off. Emerson tries to bunt, but missed it. Runner will advance to second base. Oh, 1 here to Emerson. Next pitch from Christie. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. And here comes a 1-1. This is high for ball 2. And here comes a 2-1. Sitting in the left field, that's going to get through for a base hit. Carr's going to round third. No throw home, and he will score. Coffman now leads this one 8-0. Another RBI single, from another RBI hit for Emerson.
Now batting to third baseman number 7, Jake Moore with Bud Maddox on deck.
1 on, 2 gone here. Trio of runs already plated here by the Panthers in the bottom of the third. Jake Moore due up now, 1 for 2 in the game, with an RBI single in the second. First pitch by Christie. Emerson takes off for second. He's now going to round second, go to third. The throw, not going to be in time, and Emerson with the wheels. He's going to tell him to go back to second. Have you guys ever seen that before? I'm sure there's got to be a reason why. Yeah, no argument from the coaches. So next pitch here to Moore. Misses low. So I guess it's 2 balls, no strikes here to Moore. And the 2-0. Misses high here for ball 3. Hud Maddox waiting on deck. An RBI triple in his previous at-bat. Has a pair of base hits. Wind starting to pick up, blowing out the left. Christie going to check over at second. Throw on is not in time. Here's a 3-0. That one's in there for strike 1. And the 3-1 from Christie. This is away for ball 4. Moore will reach base here for the second time in the game. Brings up Hud Maddox, 2 for 2. Single and a run scored in the first. An RBI triple in the second. 1 for his third at bat. First time here against Christie. It's the first pitch from Christie. This is up for ball 1. A.J. Daniel waiting on deck. And the 1-0. Runners take off. Up the middle. Good play by Christie. The throw over to first will be in time, and that will end the inning. Another trio of runs by Coffman in the bottom of the third. Lead it 8-0 as we head to the top of the fourth here on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Go here at the top of the fourth of this middle school conference tournament semifinal game. E.O. Coffman leading Spring Hill 8-0. Due up here for the Raiders will be Brody O'Field, Bradley Coates, and Colby Ennis, 4-5-6. Carr on for his fourth inning of work. Hasn't given up a run or a hit so far through the first 3 innings. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Has 6 strikeouts in the game, but also has 3 free passes with a hit by pitch and a pair of walks. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And the 0-2. Breaking ball. Misses low and in for ball 1. And the 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and the first out of the inning. Second time he's gotten no field in the game. His 7th strikeout of the game brings up Bradley Coates, the second baseman. Again, this one will be followed by Battle Creek and Summertown. They'll get the winner of this one. That game is following right after this. First pitch. Hit foul down the left field line all the way to the tarp for strike 1. Denver Trapp field with a ton of foul territory. Comes the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Coach is 0 for 1 in the game with the strikeout swinging at the top of the second inning. And the 0-2. That one's in there for. Oh, my Lord, you got to be kidding me.
We'll watch the replay of that one.
It's too bright in here. Well, is that a strike? Next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, the second out in the inning. 8th strikeout of the game for Carr. Second time he's gotten Coates. Colby Ennis, the left field. Center fielder due up now here for the Raiders. Struck out in his first at bat in the top of the second. First pitch here from Carr. Goes over his head, bounces off the padding and back to Carr for ball 1. Yeah, we have a few clouds out there. Starting to pick up. It's still a nice, bright, sunny day. Here's the 1-0. This is high for ball 2. And the 2-0 on the outside. Okay, just I have to pause first. I got to see it before I say on the outside corner for strike 1. The 2-1 and the dirt for ball 3. Three-1 here to Enos. That one misses high and in for ball 4. First time Ennis has reached base in the game. Brings up the left fielder and Luke Riley. Riley struck out, swinging his first at bat in the top of the 3rd. 4th free pass issued by Carr in the game. Another right-hander in the Spring Hill lineup. First pitch from Carr. Misses high for ball 1. Back pick by Durham, not in time. Not a big lead by Ennis over first. Does extend it a bit. Comes a 1-0. Swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Riley now have a conversation. His head coach down the third base line. And now the meeting is over. Durham's meeting with Carr at the mound is over as well.
Like the Cincinnati Red jerseys they wear.
Never allowed to say you like Cincinnati Reds.
So the jerseys they wear.
Yeah, it's still doesn't. 1 ball, 1 strike here. This one is chopped over to short, off of his chest, and he'll reach first base. Be a tough play for Emerson over there. Now we got 2 on and 2 out here in the top of the 4th inning.
The batter's number 17, Caden Deal. The Knox Rainey on deck. 2 outs.
Caden Deal due up. He was hit by a pitch in his first at bat the previous inning. First pitch here from Carr. This is low and away for ball 1. And the 1-0. In the dirt in front of Durham. No runners advance. Not a big lead either at first and second. Here comes a 2-0. This is high for ball 3. And here comes a 3-0. That one's in there for strike 1. Carr goes to work quickly, the 3-1. Misses high for ball 4. Second time Deal's reached base. Base is now loaded here with 2 outs. Brings up Knox Rainey, the right fielder, walked in his previous at bat. Now Trapp Moore will go out and have a discussion here with Carr. And while that goes down, we'll take a break here on the Exports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
And back here at Denver Trapp Field, and Coach Chad Moore finishes up his meeting. Due up now here, Knox Rainey. With the bases loaded and 2 outs. Carter work out of the windup. Here's the first pitch. Misses in for ball 1. Rainey walked in his previous at bat in the 3rd inning. The 1-0. This is low for ball 2. Comes a 2-0. Misses for ball 3. Here comes a 3-0. Misses in for ball 4, and Spring Hill is going to get their first run of the game. Enos will score. Everyone will advance a bag off the walk. Second walk of the game for Rainey and his first RBI. Now back to the top of the order in Sheldon Christie, and now Chad Moore here will make a pitching change. While he warms up, we'll take a break here on the Exports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses.
And back here at Denver Trapp Field, Logan Mays is the new batter here for the Panthers. Comes in for Chase Carr, gave up a run off one hit, 6 free passes, 8 strikeouts through 3 2/3. The lefty goes to work, first pitch. Misses high for ball 1. Sean Christie on for his third at bat. 0 for 1 in the game. The walk in the third inning. The 1-0 swung on and missed for strike 1. His first at bat, he grounded out to the first baseman at McCauley. Comes a 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And here comes a 2-0. On the inside corner for strike 3. And Mays gets out of the jam. The Raiders add 1 in the top half of the 4th. Coffman still leads at 8-1. Let's go to the bottom half of the inning here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Back here at Denver Trapp Field, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Coffman leading Spring Hill 8-1. Heart of the order due up here for the Panthers. 4-5-6, A.J. Daniel to lead things off, followed by Brooks Durham and Cale Scott. Daniel was 1 for 2 in the game with the double in the first and a grounder to first in the second. First pitch here by Christie. That is lined into the right center field gap. Daniel rounding second. That's going to get past the right fielder. Daniel rounding second on his way to third. The relay will not be in time. A triple there by Daniel, and a runner now 90 feet away from run number 9 in the game to bring up Brooks Durham. Bring up Brooks Durham here is 1 for 1 in the game. A 2-run single in the first and was hit by a pitch. Scored a run in the third. First pitch by Christie misses away for ball 1. And here comes the 1-0. In the dirt for ball 2. Here comes a 2-0. This is high for ball 3. And the 3-0. In the dirt for ball 4. Durham will reach base for the third time in the game. Cale Scott now due up 0 for 2. Strike out in the first and a ground out to third in the third. Was a hard hit ball over in that direction. Logan Mays waiting on deck, pitching and now hitting. First pitch here to Scott. Hit in the air, in the infield. Shortstop makes the catch. Throw over to first. Good play over there at first to keep that one from going away. And we got one gone here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Logan Mays now due up, comes in for Carr, who singled and was hit by a pitch and scored once, and then his courtesy runner scored once. First pitch misses away. Runner will take off towards second base. Now we got runners in scoring position. One-0 here to Mays. Sent in the right field. That one's going to get down. Daniel will score. Durham takes the turn at third and will hold up, and it's now a 10-1 Coffman lead. So Mays helping his own cause there with the RBI single.
Now batting number 10.
Brings up Max Carr here, the center fielder, 0 for 1. Fly out to the shortstop in the second. Walked and scored a run in the third. First pitch by Christie. Mays takes off for second, and he's in safely.
The batter, Jack Story, number 23.
Actually, Jack Story's due up here. Next pitch from Christie. This is high for ball 2. So it's Jack Story here with Colin McCauley waiting on deck. Here's a 2-0 here from Christie. Swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Ball that ricochets all the way into the Spring Hill dugout. Wind really picking up out to left field. Pair of runners in scoring position here for Story. And the dirt here for ball 3.
Is the score 9-1?
Yeah. And the 3-1 here from Christie. Story fouls that one back, and the count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Comes a 3-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. Bring up McCauley.
Now coming to bat, number 9, the first baseman, Callum McCauley.
McCauley is 0 for 1, strikeout in the second, and a sacrifice fly that scored a run in the third. Jack Emerson waiting on deck, who's 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch from Christie. Sent in the air to center field. Will make the catch, and that will end the inning. Actually, does it? I'm all confused. Yep, that does end the inning. Panthers add a run in the bottom of the fourth. They lead at 9-1 as we go to the top of the fifth here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
Back here at Denver Trapp Field, this middle school conference tournament semifinal matchup. E.O. Coffman leading Spring Hill 9-1 as we go to the top of the fifth inning. Heart of the order due up here for the Raiders with Ellis Morales in no field. Ellis, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts in the first and third. Facing off here with Logan Mays for the first time. Mays, who inherited a bases-loaded jam and struck out his previous batter. First pitch here, swung on a miss for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. And here comes the 0-2. This is high and away for ball 1. And the 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3 as Mays' hat comes off for the first out of the inning.
The batter's number 25, the catcher, Christopher Morales.
Christopher Morales here, the catcher due up. He's 0 for 2. Pop up to the pitcher in the first and hit into a fielder's choice and into the third inning. Mays comes in, gets back-to-back strikeouts. First pitch here to Morales. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Mays out of the windup. Here's the 0-1. And that one gets away for ball 1. I don't know what was more off the plate, the ball or his hat. So that one, it's about 3 straight pitches he's thrown and the hat has ended up near third base. Comes a 1-1. Misses away for ball 2. Here's a 2-1. Hit foul behind us here. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes a 2-2. Hit up the middle. Emerson at short scoops it up, throws over to McCauley at first in time, and that's the second out of the inning.
First ball's been put in play in a while.
Yeah, first ball. They did have a infield single, too short in the previous inning, and that's the as Radio Field due up here. Pair of strikeouts in the second and fourth. It's only the third ball they've put in play in this game. First pitch here by Mays, misses low for ball one. Rest have either been strikeouts or hit by pitches or walks. Hey, Coach, having a conversation here with O'Field. Durham will finish up his meeting with Mays. Really long meeting down there. Definitely not at the pro or college rules out here. The big college rules, I should say. Here's the 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike one. And the 1-1. Foul back for strike two. And here comes a 1-2 from Mays. Hit high in the air, out of play behind us. So Field will stay alive. And here comes a 1-2. That one's on the outside corner at the knees for strike three, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Raiders in the top of the fifth. Coffman has a chance to get the run roll coming up in the bottom half of the inning next on the Exports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
And back here at Denver Trapp Field, we go to the bottom of the fifth at this middle school conference tournament baseball game. Coffman leading Spring Hill 9-1. Top of the order due up here for the Panthers. 1, 2, 3 with Emerson, Moore, and Maddox. Emerson, who is 2 for 3 in the game. The RBI double in the second, and an RBI single in the third. First pitch here from Christie, misses high for ball one. Maybe it's the second time that he's faced Christie in this game. Here's the 1-0. And the dirt for ball 2. And the 2-0. Hit in the right field, but that one's going to get down foul. Strike 1. Christie comes set, and here comes the 2-1. This is high for ball 3. Here comes the 3-1. That one's in there to make the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the full count offering. Hit in the right field, but foul as Emerson stays alive. Here comes the full count. Yeah, that one's high, and Emerson will reach base here with a leadoff walk. Third time he's got on base in the game. Jake Moore due up now, 1 for 2 in the game. RBI single in the second. Reach base on a walk in the third. Check on Emerson over there at first, not in time. Emerson got that big sliding glove on so he doesn't jam his hands on a head-first slide into any base. Emerson takes off. Pitch is in there for strike 1, and Emerson will end up unchallenged in the second base with a stolen base. A 1 from Christie. And the dirt for ball 1. And here comes a 1-1. This is high and in for ball 2. Wind still blowing out somewhat the left. Got some clouds that have accumulated above us here, but no real threat of any sort of weather for until about late tonight. Here's a 2-1. Moore's going to send this one in the right. That one's going to get down. Emerson's going to into third, and now we got runners on the corners here. We'll bring up Hud Maddox. Second hit of the game for Moore, and the third time he's reached base. Max, who's 2 for 3 in the game, single and a run scored in the first, an RBI triple in the third, and a ground out to the pitcher in the third. 1 for his 4th at bat. Second time here against Christie. Moore takes off for second. First pitch hit high in the air, not going to leave the infield. That one's going to fall down. And now they're just going to catch Moore here at second base. Emerson's going to take off for home and score. Make it a 10-1 Coffman lead with 1 out.
Number 4, A.J. Daniel. So there was no infield fly rule in effect there.
Yeah, I would think there was, but that rule has changed so much over time, and it's so incorrectly enforced so many times. Check over at first base on Maddox, not in time. The run roll winning run is standing at first base with A.J. Daniel up here, who's 2 for 3 in the game with a double and a triple and a pair of runs scored. Max takes off for second. The throw, not in time. He's now 180 feet away. Here's the 1-0. Daniel chops this one up the middle. Second baseman scoops it up, throws over to first. And that one will be in time. And now the run roll winning run is now 90 feet away where Brooks Durham on base.
Batters number 5, Brooks Durham. Mikhail Scott on deck. 2 outs.
Durham, who's 1 for 1, a 2-run single, a hit by pitch and a walk. Reach base all 3 times. First pitch here from Christie. In the dirt for ball 1. Good block there behind the plate there by Morales. Big hole up the middle as you got short and second base really protecting those gaps. 2-0. And I guess it's strike 1. Two-1 here to Durham, the 5-hole hitter for the Panthers. And the dirt for ball 3. Cale Scott waiting on deck. And the 3-1. Durham fouls that one back, and the count goes full here at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the full count. Durham fouls that one off of his hands and off of his legs. Comes a full count offer. Durham fouls this one away. Comes a full count. Durham going to line this one in the right field, and that will do it. His 3rd RBI of the game, and the Panthers are going to win this one run rule style 11-1. So the Panthers will now advance to the conference championship game. They will face the winner of Battle Creek and Summertown. That will be about half an hour, 45 minutes after this game. Again, the final score here from this conference semifinal, UO Coffman defeats Spring Hill in 5 innings, 11-1. For producer extraordinaire Will Pettis, I'm A.J. Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great afternoon.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball,